How do you know your baby is ready to wean? How do you know when it's time to introduce solids? My name's Ruth, I'm a health visitor in England. Let's get into it. 3 signs your baby is ready to wean. When they're sat in a high chair, their head is not flopping forward. They can pick things up and bring it to the mouth themselves, and they've lost their tongue thrust reflex. If you put something in their mouth, they don't push it out with their tongue. This is typically around 6 months. So your baby's not going to wake up on the day of 6 months and suddenly show these signs, but around 6 months. If they're 6 months and they're not showing these signs, just wait a little bit longer. Their development changes so rapidly. Next week, you might be seeing it. Signs your baby is not ready to wean. Waking more throughout the night, feeding more regularly, draining their bottle, coming on the breasts a lot more, teeth, watching you eat, wanting to touch and put in their mouth what you are eating. None of those are signs your baby is ready to wean early. Unless you're advised by a dietitian or a paediatrician for medical reasons, they're the only 2 professionals that it should be recommending. Even as a health visitor, I would never recommend to be weaning below the age of 6 months unless advised by a paediatrician or dietitian. That's the only people be recommending otherwise. I know some food products on the markets, on the shelves, say 4 months plus. That is a pure money-making tactic, because if your baby is buying and eating food from 4 months, then you're another consumer to them, someone else they can take money from. It is not because they care about you or your baby, unfortunately. Breast milk and first stage formula is the only milk your baby needs, unless advised otherwise, for reflux or cow's milk protein allergy, etc. Until the age of 1 year old. Milk is still going to be their main source of calories until 1 year old. Food before 1 is purely about exploring, learning how to handle tastes and textures in their mouth. It's quite a big thing to go from milk to suddenly having solids in your mouth. So some babies take to it really, really well from 6 months and start dropping milk. Some babies aren't taking very well to it until they're 1 year old. Don't lose faith, just continue exposing. Most of it's going to end up on the floor. It's all about learning how to handle different foods and textures in their mouth and exposing them to different tastes. This could be food for all they know. They do not know that that piece of food is going to fill their tummy up. All it is a sensory, thing for them. It's just about learning how to handle it in their mouth, like I keep saying, how to actually eat and swallow. But milk is still their main source of calories. It's not going to mean they sleep better through the night because you've introduced foods. They're going through sleep regressions constantly, guys. I'm still handling it now, and mine are 5 and 6 years old. But yeah, I'm sending you all lots of love, and if you have any other questions about weaning, please put them in the comments, and I'll try to do some more videos.